Hi there, my name is Dr. Dustin Judd, and I want to share with you just a little more about Story Built Practice and a little bit about my story and how Story Built Practice came about. First off, Story Built Practice, I think the first inclination that I wanted to do something like this was 2017. It's currently 2025, we're in December, so it's been a while. It's been a while in the making. But I was at a conference, and it's 2017, and there's a guy named Roberto Monaco. He is a public speaking coach, amazing. He has his own kind of chiropractic niche within the speaking community, but he shared something about stories that just like boom blew my mind. And what it was is stories can't be refuted. I'd been digging down into the pediatric science for years and fighting neurologists. Sometimes we feel attacked as chiropractors, and when he said that, it's like nobody can refute your story. It's stories die if you don't share them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how many? We get amazing results. I've doubled down working on my adjusting so it was just solid and smooth. And I'd worked really diligently inside the pediatric world to just have failure to thrive babies and torticollis and all the things that come with the pediatric practice. But never had I thought, man, these stories are dying actually in my practice because I'm not sharing them. And what we did after that conference, we ripped the roof off of our practice and we started sharing all of these stories. We flooded Facebook and Instagram and our Google reviews, and we started doing video captures and written testimonies, and so it exploded our practice, obviously. And so we wanted to share that with you. But I'll share a little bit about my story. I wasn't a pediatric chiropractor in the beginning. I was just this run-of-the-mill chiropractor. Just want to help some people make a living, make a wage, and I'd gotten really good at adjusting. I couldn't get into insurance networks. That's how we got into cash because I couldn't get into them. And people would, say, "Do you have Take Blue Cross Blue Shield?" And I'd be like, no," and they'd hang up the phone and click. And we're going to help you handle that inside of Story Built Practice. But I had to get really good at adjusting because the only thing I had was my reputation, and I had to get better results than the other two or three guys down the street. And so I doubled down on adjusting, got good, got good, and then I started doing communication courses and day ones and day twos and report of findings and getting over my own scarcity and my mindset and philosophy and all those blocks. And then 2010 hit, and all the things that had come to that point didn't help me in this instant, and I lost a daughter, 41-week-old baby. I wasn't a pediatric chiropractor at that point. I had no skill set, certainly a lot of fear around adjusting her, and I felt like she deserved better. So she lived 8 days. I know this story takes a little turn, but out of that darkness has become one of the. I feel like I'm one of the best pediatric chiropractors in the country. I doubled down. I've been back to that same NICUs. I've been in NICUs to adjust babies, and that doesn't have to be where you're at inside the Story Built Practice, but it really threw me into the pediatric world and just wanted to help children. And then 2017 comes along. We started sharing more and more stories. We hit that seven-figure mark. Um, Cash practice. We don't take any insurance, no PI. Super simple systems. We have amazing adjustments, and that's what you're going to get inside of Story Built Practice. Not only how to disseminate and share stories, but we want you to know how to adjust. You have to get results in order to get the stories, and then you got to be able to communicate. And your CAs have to be able to communicate this stuff. They have to know how to dig into the phones and handle objections, and you have to know how to navigate and have people own where they're at, and maybe take them through a fear or worsening or open them up for an opportunity, but you at least got to hit some pain points, and you got to be able to collide with people because you want to move people inside of your day ones and day twos and in your marketing. And so that is what Story Built Practice is all about. It's really changing your life, changing your story, because if we can change your story as a chiropractor and what you're producing and what your product and services in the market, we know you're going to help change the lives of thousands in your community, and you're going to level up them stories. And stories are what get me up in the morning. It's not the money anymore. It's not just the grind anymore. It's really how many lives can we change? How many lives can I impact in my life? And I feel like a lot of people are looking for just that. They want to level up their adjusting. They want to be able to share stories, change lives. They want to become better communicators. And that's what this program is all about. And so I would love for you to click on the link below, wherever it may be, and join up with Story Built Practice and let us help change your life, change your practice, change your story. Much love.